Hey you guys, welcome back to another day in the vlog. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's finally here. I don't know, this weekend felt a little long for some reason, but I just got through eating the lunch and dinner that Kaden made yesterday. It was really good. I just needed to add a little bit more cheese, cheddar cheese, or mozzarella cheese, and then Parmesan cheese for just that little extra kick, you know. And then I'm drinking this energy drink, which I probably shouldn't be drinking it, to be honest. I'm trying to lighten up on the caffeine intake, especially because I'm on Manjaro. But y'all, I've noticed that I'm like real moody, beyond moody. And it's not just when I'm on. Hold on, because I feel like I got food in my mouth. No, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying my mood, I think it's being contributed by the Manjaro. I was looking up the side effects, and that is one of them. And I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. And when I say moody, y'all, I mean moody. Like, both Sean and Kaden be like, what is wrong with you? And I be asking myself too, like, girl, what are you so irritated about? But it looks like that's what's going on. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to practice some mindfulness just so I can keep that at my forefront, you know, and not fall into it, because I'm starting to feel like I'm adapting it as like it's just my way of being, and that's not cool. So but yeah, that's one of the side effects. But I'm just here working, trying to finish up this day. Sean and I are gonna go out on our little date night tonight. We haven't had one in a little bit. So we're gonna go to our sushi spot that we always go to. We gave them a break, if y'all can't tell, because we were like wearing it out, okay? Yeah, we were up in there spending coins. So I was like, I'm gonna treat, because I invited him on dates. Usually how we do it is like whoever asks is who pays. So today I was like, hey, you up for a sushi date? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, my treat. So I will be treating Sean to dinner tonight, and we'll probably like make the kids something to eat, because I'm trying to like keep away from like ordering stuff and spending money unnecessarily. So we got food in here and we need to eat it, because we're gonna be gone for a couple days next week. And I know that when we go on our trip, Sean will be probably footing the bill for most of our activities and things like that. So I can definitely take him to dinner tonight. My plan yesterday was to get into this office and go through it, you know, purge, organize, pull out some stuff to take over to storage. And as y'all can see behind me, it didn't happen. Okay, it did not happen. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. I need to for real. Well, we already said we was gonna do it when we get back, but I also have this one which I showed you guys. But if you're new here and you haven't seen it, this is my budgeting binder, which I will be using. This will house all of our home expenses and things like that. They already come labeled. They say rent, savings, self-care. This one says debt, food. So it really has all of the things that you need, and then miscellaneous as well as gift. Y'all know recently Rain went to a birthday party for her friend. That would have come out of that envelope, so we would have, you know, put that money aside for birthdays and things like that. Because I'm not gonna lie, I want to do better at birthdays. Like, I want to write people's birthdays down, put money aside for them, allocate money for who it's going to go to, and start sending out birthday cards, gifts, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I really want to do better at. So yeah, y'all, that's it. I know that this journey so far, the series that we've been in, becoming my best before the dress, I kind of just hit the ground running. And there's so much, as y'all could probably see if y'all have been watching the vlogs consistently, that I have been, I'll say there's a lot of things that I'm working on at once. And I'm not in a race to get it all done, or to, like, you know, be 100% change woman by the end of the series, because I feel like I'm always going to be forever evolving. But I do want to take note and be aware of the things that I do need to change and I do need to work on, and intentionally work on them. So I think I'm doing a good job, because when I be watching the vlogs back with Rain, or even when I'm editing them, I rewatch just to make sure I got everything I wanted out, everything I wanted in. And I'm like, girl, you actually are really doing a damn thing. And sometimes I just don't give myself enough credit, and that could be you too. Like, we can self-sabotage and not know that we're doing it, you know. Like, we can do it by making up excuses as to why we're not doing something, or when someone's like, oh, you're really doing a damn thing, we're just like, oh, you know, no biggie, it ain't nothing, you know. Like, no, you're doing a damn thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to clap for yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself. And I had to look back and stop and pause and be like, you know, I'm proud of you. I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, I am proud of you. Like, thinking back to where I've come from, like, as far as the struggle that I've gone through in my early, mid, late 20s, early, mid 30s, you know, to now, I have come a long way, and I haven't had the worst life, you know. There's always going to be someone who's gone through far more, but I have definitely been in the mud, and I am just absolutely proud of myself for getting myself out of it. And I'm still reaching for higher, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we just have to pause and give ourselves a pat on the back, not expect it or wait for it to happen from anyone else. Just give it to yourself. Like, positive affirmations to yourself are very powerful. You know, we all like compliments. Of course, we want to hear good things from other people, but speaking that over yourself and to yourself is amazing, especially when you make it a routine of yours. You really start to believe yourself, you know what I mean? And with that, things just start attracting, and you start being blessed in ways that are just unimaginable. So I hope y'all get what I'm saying, okay? And if nobody told you, I'ma say it. I am proud of you for keep it on. That's it, you know, like, whatever it is that you wanted to throw in the towel and you decided to keep going, keep pushing, whether that's even just getting up out of bed in the morning, I'm proud of you. Alright, so I'm about to get back to work, sip on this caffeine I shouldn't be drinking, but I feel like I need a little kick today because I'm dragging. And I'm about to upload this vlog so I can get that out to you guys. And y'all, comment in the comments, y'all. Talk to me. Also, I wanted to start doing some live, so let me know like what day y'all would prefer me to do some lives. I feel like with my schedule, it would either be like a Wednesday night, it would be a Thursday night, but it would have to be after my Bible study. So like after 7:30 Eastern time, maybe like 8 o'clock, we could do it for like an hour. Or Fridays. I can't commit to Saturdays because I just never know what I'm going to be doing. I can probably commit to Sunday evenings as well. So y'all just let me know if you guys would like to, jump on some lives with me so we can just chit chat in real time. I think that would be fun, and that'll be a good way of me connecting with y'all a little more, you know what I'm saying? So let me know, y'all. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Y'all know how I do. What's up, y'all? I know y'all tired of seeing me look like this. I'm tired of me seeing me look like this. But like I said, I have my hair appointment next Wednesday. So 5 more days, I'll be looking like something, okay? But that's what we got right now. So I apologize, y'all. We give y'all a little pull to the side. How about that? Oh gosh, y'all, bear with your girl, because y'all been bearing with me this long, right? I know y'all. I told myself I ain't never letting myself go this long without getting a retwist. But with my condition of my hair, I had to. So it definitely wasn't something I wanted to do. I had to. But it's all for the betterment. Anywho, let's move on. I don't understand what I just went through to get this damn package, okay? So I guess the FedEx guy had me and my neighbor's package together, and he swapped our packages. I got the neighbors got mine. So I had Kaden go downstairs and get my package, and he brings up, I just opened it. I was like, what is this? And I opened it, and I'm like, what is this? And it was filters. And I'm like, did Sean order filters? So I looked on the thing, and it was like, oh, it's not even our address. So I taped it back up. I put it on our group Facebook, and I said, I accidentally opened it. My son is dropping them off to you. Meanwhile, when he goes to drop the package off, my package is sitting smack down in front of their door. But the issue that I have is that Kaden doesn't use common sense to be like, okay, well, maybe this is my mom's package. Let me just take a peek. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he comes back to the house, doesn't even mention that they have another package at their door. Meanwhile, I go on my phone, and Foot Locker says your package was delivered. And I'm like, no, it was not. I go to look at the picture, and it's not even my door. It's not our doormat or nothing. So I'm like, oh my God, my package is in this neighborhood somewhere. So I figured it would be on my street. So we live towards the bottom of the neighborhood. If you walk like a mile up, it's the front of the neighborhood. I said, Kaden, can you please go outside and just walk our whole street, look across the street, and look on the side that you're walking on and see if you see this box. I showed him the picture. Matter of fact, I can show y'all because y'all can't see no address or nothing in the picture. Okay. Can y'all see? This dang. Anyway, okay. Can y'all see this? Oh wait, it's still focusing on my face. Alright, so he was like, okay. So he's walking or whatever, and I'm looking at him walk. Mind you, 10 minutes before this, his friend came to the door and asked if he can come outside. And I said, tell your friend, no, you can't come outside yet. It was a half day for them, but you're homeschooled and you have tutoring. So my whole thing is he wanted to go outside. So he takes the long way and starts to walk the mile versus walking, right to the right. You know what I mean? Like, knock out the end of the neighborhood first because we're damn near at the end. So anyway, he walks all the way to the top. And something was like, girl, just go outside and see if the house you dropped it to, it has your package. So lo and behold, I walk and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, there's the package I dropped. And then there's my box sitting right there. So I'm like, wow. So then Kaden called. He's like, did you see it? And I'm like, Kaden, I don't understand how it didn't even hit your brain to be like, oh, there was a package at their house when I dropped your package off, or, the package off. Maybe that's your package. Like it never hit him. Y'all. So anyway, I got super frustrated because not I was frustrated at first because my package was lost. One, I got somebody's filters and someone else got a pair of tennis shoes. So yeah, I was very frustrated. And then when you call FedEx, you can't get a hold of anyone. You got to open up a case. It was just a whole big mess. It was very frustrating. I was very, very frustrated. Anyway, long story short, I ended up getting my package. I rang their doorbell before I just walked away with my package to let them know that I was getting my package, but they never answered their ring or whatever. So I just talked to it because I feel like it's recording, you know, if you have that feature. But anywho, here nor there, went through all that to get the daggone shoes, and I don't like them. Yeah. It's not giving what it was given online, and so part of me is like, girl, return these shoes. And the other part of me is like, well, I specifically only got these shoes to walk / jog / eventually run in, so keep them. But these are it, y'all. They're the Nike P6000s, and this is what they look like. Now what I don't like about them is this off white yellowish looking what's this called, velvet. I'm like, out of all material, y'all use velvet? And I've seen nicer ones online, so part of me is like, dang, should I just go ahead and return them? But then another part of me is like, I said, girl, you didn't get these for style, so I'm gonna just keep them. I'm very irritated though, I ain't gonna lie, because I went through, and it's that yellowish type where you would think they glow in the dark almost, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I'm not really a fan. However, the weight of the shoe is super, super light. So I'm gonna just try it on real quick. But I heard a lot of good things about these shoes. Oh yeah. Oh wow, they are comfy. Yeah. They're extremely comfortable. So anyway, like I said, I got them from Foot Locker. So I'm thinking of taking them to the store and seeing if I can exchange them this weekend, because I have to pick up my Bath and Body Works order. I know y'all like, girl, you always saying you ain't about to spend nothing, but you been spending. Okay, hear me out. So I haven't bought candles this sale with Bath and Body Works Candle Day. I didn't partake in Candle Day this year or last year. And I literally burned my last candle like 2 weeks ago. I need some candles, but I didn't overdo it. I just bought like 2 or 3 of them. It was buy 2 get 3 free. No, the candles were $11.95. That was a sale. But then Bath and Body Works has this lip gloss that I've been wanting to try for the longest time, and I don't know, no particular reason, I just never tried it, never got it. And they happen to be on sale, buy 2 get 1 free. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and get 3 lip glosses and 3 candles. So I'm gonna pick them up from the mall tomorrow, and while I'm in there, I'm gonna run over to Foot Locker and see if they have the same shoe, maybe a different color, and my size, and see if they can just exchange me out. If they can't, I'll just keep it, no biggie. But yeah, y'all, when I tell y'all, emotions was running high, because it's nothing like waiting for a package and then it being delivered to the wrong address. And it's like, dang, like, pay attention. And I seen the guy on his phone running to the door, taking a picture, like, you're not even paying attention. It's like duck, duck, goose in my neighborhood when it comes to packages. It's super annoying. Like, it's so annoying. But anyway, I got the package, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, well, that's it, y'all. I'm about to I'm watching this YouTube channel. It's called Messy Stories, and they pretty much is story times from TikTok. And the commentator, he just commentates on the stories or whatever and gives like his outlook or whatever, or opinion on the story times. I must say they are very entertaining. Sometimes I'm like, some of the stories that I'm hearing, I'm like, oh my god, he went through that. Like, one girl was saying her and her sister went on a first date with these guys. They got kidnapped. It was a whole hot mess. They tried to get away. The sister ended up having a pocket knife under her bra and ended up stabbing the guy. Didn't know she killed him and killed him. I mean, when I tell y'all, they ended up getting caught by the other guy, drove to some apartment. This all happened in like the Atlanta area. They tied them up, but they ended up getting away. The police were, when I tell y'all, like, I'm just like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I'll hit y'all back. Hey y'all, I know I ain't pick y'all up all day long. Today was just one of them days where I didn't feel like being on camera. It was just, I don't know, I was just kind of like annoyed with today a little bit, you know what I mean? But on a lighter note, I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad the day is winding on down. And now Sean and I are getting ready to go to our sushi date and just kind of just, you know, get away and woosah. You know what I mean? So that's what we're about to do. I just threw something on. Ain't no point in me showing y'all what I got on because what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I look a mess. But I threw this hat on. Just, you know. Yeah, so that's what we're getting ready to go do. I probably won't even pick y'all up no more tonight because y'all done been with us to this spot many a times. And I'm just going to enjoy the moment, you know what I mean? I don't want no nothing. So, like, I don't know. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I feel like we'll talk about it tomorrow. But right now, I just want to woosah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I need to start busting out my money management stuff. Like, I really want to get a hold of this. I really want to start this 5,000 challenge. Happy Saturday. I think it's another day in the vlog. I think so. Welcome back to another day in the vlog. It's a beautiful day, although it looks like some storm clouds are coming in. And I do know that rain is on the forecast for tomorrow. So y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all know I've been roughing it and toughing it. But my hair will be done this week. Thank God. So I have my appointment on Wednesday. I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, this is like the longest I've been without a retwist. It is insanity. But anyway, I just got through working a little bit of overtime. I might clock back in later on tonight, maybe from like 7 to 10, maybe. I don't know. But I knocked out a few hours this morning. Now I am headed to the bank to do a little bank run. And then I need to go to the mall to pick up my Bath and Body Works order. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today, just as a means of us like getting out the house and doing stuff, or if I'm going to just leave it for tomorrow. I'm just kind of like, it's going to rain tomorrow, and I really don't like to be out and about in the rain. Adriana had hit me up earlier this week to see if I wanted to like get out and get brunch or something. And although I would love to, I just have so much that I need to get done in the house. And Rain's gonna go to Denali's slumber party tonight. At first we were apprehensive of her staying the night, but it's right across the street. She has her iPad. We can call her, and I feel like she'll be okay. So Sean and I both agreed that we would let her go. And then I'll pick her up after church in the morning. I was gonna have her come to church, but then I'm like, they probably gonna be up all night. I have to go to early service because I have to volunteer, so I'm gonna just let her enjoy herself, and then I'll pick her up after church. Cause Denali lives literally like right behind the church that we go to. So that's the plan. And I told Adriana, I was like, you know, maybe we can get up and get a bite to eat tomorrow after church. And she was like, okay, cool. I don't really like moving around though in the rain, so we'll just see. We'll play it by ear. But either way, we're about to get up with each other this week for our trip. So if we don't get up, then that'll be fun. But my goal this weekend is definitely to start packing. My cowgirl boots did come in. I absolutely love them. I'll show them to y'all. They're very nice, good quality, and they're comfortable from, you know, the little 2 minutes that I put my foot in them. So hopefully they'll do me good, and the outfit and my hair will come together the way I want it to. The shirt that I got from Amazon delivered too. I'm just waiting for one more thing, and that's the vest with the tassels. So yeah, I don't even know if I even share with y'all because I feel like I just keep saying trip. But we're going to, I think I did share with y'all, didn't I? We're going to Houston, and one of the festivities is the Houston Rodeo. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday. So I wanted to give me a little outfit for the Houston rodeo, so I'm waiting for one more item to come in for that, and then everything else is just pretty much me trying to find where all my clothes are and putting things together to make my outfits come together, because y'all know stuff just be all over the place. But yeah, that's really it. I was in the mood for some crabs today, but I kind of feel like I wanted Sean to steam me up some blue crabs, but then I kind of feel like maybe I'll just get me like a seafood boil. So yeah, I went to the girl Brick Garlic Crabs. She opened up a restaurant, and I went to, cause I'm like, I'm gonna support, you know, this my first time. I know she went viral from the Shade Room sharing her crab table or her seafood table years ago, and then from there she kind of took off. Celebrities were flying her out. Cardi B flew her out. She did a seafood table for Cardi B, and that was just her thing. She got a food truck for a couple years, and now she opened up a restaurant just to give y'all some gist. It's called Brick Garlic Crabs. So y'all know I don't play about my crabs. I don't play about my crabs. Okay, they don't call me Crabby Chick for nothing. Okay, so I'm going there very open-minded. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping and praying that I absolutely love, okay, the food. So I can have, you know, a little spot. 2 out of 5 stars. 2 out of 5 stars. And the 2 stars I'm gonna give are 1, customer service, and then 2, just overall her going for her dreams and opening up her spot. That's it. Nothing to do with the food. Absolutely never will I spend another dime on her food. Like, let me just break it down. I'm not hating. Like I said, I absolutely had high hopes so that I could support 1, black female owned business, and 2, I love crabs. Okay, so we know it's not that. Y'all, I waited for, I was told the wait was going to be 15 minutes. I was on my lunch break. So I was told the wait was going to be 15 minutes. I ended up waiting in there for 25 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool, no big deal. I get how it is, whatever, right? Still no issue with me. The lady comes out and brings my order to me. She called my name, and then she starts walking over and brings the order to me. And I grabbed the container. It felt very light. Now, let me just go back into what I ordered. I ordered what they said was 2 crab clusters and 1 corn on the cob, and it was $24. I got that because I wanted to just taste it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not about to go all out until I absolutely like it and taste it, and you know. So I was like, it'll just be a little snack box or whatever. We could just taste it, whatever. So it was like super light, and I'm like, dang. So, and then I noticed that the box wasn't even like warm. So I got up to leave. I was like, thank you. She was like, you want to check your food before you leave? And I was like, oh, okay, sure. I opened up the container, and literally all I'm checking for are the 2 crab clusters and the corn on the cob. So I saw that there were 3 crab clusters in there, but they were small clusters. That's probably why they gave me 3. So okay. And then it was a little piece of corn. Alright. Get in the car. I'll go right in. Because, I mean, come on, y'all. I pick up that crab cluster, and it was cold. I'm talking about, like, it hasn't hit steam. I don't even know how long. It was cold. Like, cold. I'm going to try to explain exactly how it was. It seemed like the crabs came out the freezer, sat to thaw out, placed in the refrigerator, thawed completely out, but now they have refrigeration, they're a little chilly, and then they heated up their sauce. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what happened, I'm just letting y'all know this so y'all can understand this is what I experienced, right? Heated up their sauce to lukewarm, and then drizzled it on top of the cold crabs. That is exactly what it felt like. The corn on the cob, let's get into it. Y'all know how when corn is like a day or two old, or you reheat it up several times, it starts to get like it's like mushy. It's not like the kernels aren't like crispy when you bite into it. It's like soggy. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all know what I'm talking about. It was like that. Y'all, when I tell y'all pissed, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. And then I'm like, okay, let me ignore all of that and let me just go and get like set my mind on the flavoring of the sauce. Let's explain the flavoring of the sauce, because when I explain this, y'all know what the damn sauce tastes like. Butter, okay? Melted butter with Obey. And I'm talking about the Obey that you get from the market that says Obey, not the Obey like J&O or like that real good Obey seasoning that us Marylanders use on our crabs when we go out and get them. You know what I'm saying? Steamed or whatever. I'm talking about that regular Obey. It was literally just salt and butter. And then they look like they sprinkled maybe some parsley. Like, what is going on? I could not believe it. I was like, nah, this can't be. This can't be. Yeah, the pollen is crazy. I'm gonna show y'all the pollen when I get out of the car. The pollen, it is insane how much pollen it is. And I mean, there's no way this could be good to be outside and getting all in your nose. Like, literally when you blow your nose, it's yellow. Like, the pollen's coming out. It's gross. Oh gosh, yeah. It's really bad. Like, it's really, really bad. Kaden walked up the street yesterday to go look for my package. I was so irritated with him yesterday, y'all. But anyway, I gotta remember, like, okay, even though he be trying to be grown in some instances, he's still a child, like, very much a child. But I just feel like, you know, the common sense has to develop at some point. Like, you about to be 14 years old. There's no way that you're gonna convince me you're ready to start driving in a year and a half, 2 years, and you're not giving me any sense of security with you having common sense. So anyway, he walked like to the front of the neighborhood and back, and his socks were yellow. Like, he had on black socks, they were yellow because he had his slides on. That is insane. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's real bad. Real bad. So we need to try to eat everything we got going on in the house that could possibly go bad, since we're not going to be home. Let me keep going, sorry. Since we're not going to be home for a few days, and pack the kids up or whatever. But I secured my boil, y'all. I'm taking a little kick. I know I gotta look in there. Let's see what it's hitting on. Alright, let's open it up so it don't keep cooking. Also, another thing about crabs, when you get them steamed, you gotta open the bag or they'll keep cooking. Ooh, that seasoning looking a little light. I might have to go home and doctor this one up.
My guitar, a lesser town. I drew my heart, I let it walk. But I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. We play the Charles Bridge on the side, with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know, we can fall in love, this moment's all it takes. Autumn leaves falling down, suddenly it's over now. But you know, we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. see the New York signs, riding them just passing time. But I keep my head up high. All my friends tell me I'll be fine. It's too late to stumble now.